What's up, fam? It's the OG again, getting things ready, maintaining really. Race season coming up, show season coming up, and we're trying to get right, We're trying to make sure everything is good to go. All the checklist stuff is good. Make sure everything that we need, we have with us. So that way we ain't got to be looking for it. That way we ain't got to have to leave a show or leave the track and try to get back and finish up and miss some stuff. So this is what we doing today. So this car probably won't see the racetrack all year this year. Probably be the first year since I got the car in 2015, brand new, that it does not see the drag strip. And I said I've been going to do that for a while. Just kind of make it a cruise and a show car. And I haven't been doing that, and it's been paying the price. And you can definitely see that even with the front clip brow on it, it's getting some wear and tear from rocks and bugs and wind and sand and all kinds of stuff. So it's just going to be a show car, cruise car only. Maybe a few road races if I feel like doing that. But other than that, we're going to keep that one at the shows and keep that one on the road. Having said that, I got to get my race car ready. So that's what I've been doing. Getting the race car ready, spending the man cave. Kind of neglected, but I ain't gonna do that no more. And that's partly because of how cold it's been. But this is the man cave. Got the generator. Got to figure out how to use that. Never used one before. The quad, so we can get to and from wherever we're going. Got the toolbox with every tool I could need. Battery chargers, ratchet straps, air pumps, jacks, bungee cords. You never can have enough bungee cords. I got to put the fuel cans in here because it runs on 112 octane, but this is the 73 Plymouth Duster. Pink's car. I used to run in Pink's all out in Louisiana. Well, at No Problem Raceway in Louisiana. It's been on Pink's all out in a 10.5, 10.7 class, NA. No nitrous, no turbo, no supercharger, all motor, all fuel, all throttle. So got to get this right. Just aired up the tires. Made sure that was good. Charged the battery, put some fuel in it, check all the fluids, top off, tranny, oil, everything that needs to be done on that one. Get it ready. And that's the one that we're going to take to the track this year. Full roll cage car, so if I do happen to get a good track like Ennis or something like that and run low tens, it's already got a roll cage, so they ain't going to kick me off the track. Got the fire jacket. Don't need gloves and shoes yet. It ain't that fast, and it ain't going to be for a while. But I do plan on putting the air shifter in there because you do have to shift it to 3 speeds yourself, and that kind of slows me down a little bit. But then this car is a stick shift, so I already know what I'm doing shifting, looking at RPMs, making sure I'm in the groove and everything else. I've been drag racing, so I've kind of gotten the hang of both cars, but it's a little bit easier when you got the air shifter shifting at the RPMs that you want them to shift at. So thinking about going Rossler or something like that for transmission in that car. This one, if I do want to track it, I'm probably going to go and get a sequential shifter put on that one, so I can shift a little bit more efficiently and get a whole lot faster on the shift points and top end speeds and all that other stuff. So that's the projects, and then it's almost time to get back on the water. So that's going to happen soon. So in between races and car shows and community stuff, I'll be out on the water fishing. Matter of fact, I ain't seen my fishing poles in a while either. So I got to dig those out and get those ready to go. But that's what we doing over here. So keep up with me. Like, share, and subscribe. Let your friends know. We local, Killeen Fort Hood area. So if you see me, hit me up. Still at 12.4, so it's still good. But if you know anything about race cars, if you don't top the battery off, then you could be losing a little bit of power. So we're gonna top it off. Since it's a good battery, it shouldn't take more than 20 minutes, so we'll be back. After that, then I think we should be able to fire it up once I check over all the fluids. I think it's done charging now. So I'll go back and check on it. Unplug this. Got electrocuted too many times, so I'm not gonna leave that plugged and then the positive touch the negative and we have a bad day. So that's good. Gotta get some fuel. Can't run without the fuel. I used to run on 116, but it's got toned down and tuned down to run on 112. So got my 112 right here. Get my Garvin's Machine Shop in Killeen off Stagecoach. Mr. Garvin, if you don't know, if you're not familiar with him, him and his family own a machine shop, engine shop, build Chevy motors and stuff. But they also own and operate Little River Dragway in Holland, Little River, Texas. So if you ever see the guy rides around on the golf cart and another guy with kind of big hair riding around on the golf cart, those are the Garvins. So they run the track. They also sell the fuel. Key note though, if you get the fuel from them at their house, it's a little bit cheaper than if you get it at the track. of course, at the track, they got a captive audience, so you can't just drive out the gate and buy race fuel. Not for you. Transmission fluid, I'll check that after it's been running. See what we sitting at with that. I already checked the oil. It's a deep lobe crankshaft oil pan, so it's kind of hard to tell when it's low on oil because the oil pan is so deep for the massive crankshaft that's in it. But for the most part, I kind of got it figured out. Had the car for 2 or 3 years now. Been in the family forever. But kind of got it figured out, so we'll be right back. I always set the hood on the roof or on the back bumper, and then it's always in the way when I need it, so I gotta figure out how to hang some stuff on the wall, how I see a lot of other race car trailer guys do, and get it off the floor so that way I got room to walk around and I won't hurt myself trying to get in and out. There it is, you see it. Duster, Mopar Duster. It's a Plymouth. A lot of people have the Dodge Demon old school version. This is Plymouth, the sister brand's kind of version of that car. But you see, full roll cage. It's not clean. We ain't there yet. Just a bracket car for now. Once I get settled and stop putting money in Deadpool, put more money in here, then we'll make this one a whole lot nicer and bring it out to shows too. There you see the fuel cell right there. She bone dry. Race gas don't last too long. Even if you get done racing and you leave it in the back of the car, it'll evaporate fast as hell. It won't last long at all. So I also don't advise storing it in the trailer if your trailer's going to be out in the sun like mine is. That's why I keep it in the garage. I've heard a lot of trailer fires happen because of people doing stuff like that. I also got these new fuel cans from Mr. Garvin. Fred is always. I pulled this car off the trailer race and my transmission line broke on me. And he was more than willing to give me a rig to his tools, to his jack stand, whatever I needed, man. And he always takes care of his guys when we go out there. And that track's been there since the first time I ran on it in 05, and he's been cool as a fan ever since, from the first day I met him. All right, we're gonna get some fuel, start her up, see if we got any kind of issues. All right, she all fueled up. Cap closed. Make sure my keys wasn't in there, because that would bad. Get this out the way. It's about 15-to-1 compression, so she's turned up. It's angry. It's also loud. And I know the camera doesn't do it justice, so bear with me. All right, let's see if she turns over with no issues. I'm not going to show you all my sequence because I don't want anybody knowing how to start my car. Fuel pump on. Fan on. Power on. 730 CFM injector is definitely getting fuel. Lights on. Making sure the pump pressure is good. Make sure we're in park or neutral. I'd hate to go through the trailer. Just bought the thing. Let's see what she does. Give it a minute. Normally she fires right up, but it has been sitting for probably 2 months now, and I know that's all on me. That'll teach me to neglect my car. Yes, sir. Well, I'll be back on an update once I figure it out. I'm satisfied. We got it running. By we, I mean me. And I'm a certified mechanic, by the way. All right. So, we good to go. Got it running. Just been sitting for a while, so I had to let the fuel pump catch up, build some pressure, put a little bit more gas in it. It drank, so she good to go. I do plan on getting some new tires for it. Still on slicks. It's not on drag radiators or nothing like that. It's full slicks. Of course, you can see that this car is not street legal, so that's why we're in the trailer. Shout out to Phil's Trailer. That's where all the street outlaws go. That's where I go to. Of course, I'm nowhere near as fast as those guys. This car, from what I understand, crank speed is rated at about 900 horsepower. NA, so no power adder. So this car is definitely faster than my 426 Challenger over there, which is about 730 to 750 turned up. So this is the fast car. Got to get it right. Race season is around the corner. Home track is Little River Dragway. So you'll definitely see me out there on Fridays, car show on Saturdays, and probably fishing trips on Sundays, depending on if I can get the wife to come out and be my crew with me. But other than that, we good to go. I think it'll be a fun year this year. This car is definitely going to see a lot of track time. I plan on making a few trips to Ennis. Awesome track up there. Down to Houston, San Antonio, all those tracks. So I want to hit all those tracks up and see what they do, what they have to offer, the different track preps, how it grips, see what the times are, the different DAs, humidity levels, and what that does for my personal best. So I have yet to break 10 seconds in this car, mainly because it scares me to death leaving with two wheels off the ground, sometimes one wheel off the ground. The torque on this thing is nuts with the slicks. So it has been known to carry the front end past the Christmas tree when my uncle drove it, and he's admittedly a much better driver than I am. I've been driving street cars all my life, and this is a full track car, so I got to get used to it. But I will, and I'll see y'all soon. Appreciate all the support. What are you doing, Wolfie?